Welcome. Boop. There we are. We've successfully booped. Boop. Can I boop you quieter? No. That's silent. I don't want to boop you silent. Just quieter for me. So I can hear myself think. In my brain. Wait a minute. Where's the interwebs? Oh, it's here. It tricked me because it shows up as YouTube. Hello all! Hello all. I hope you're all doing well. I mean, if you thought I said poop, that's fine. I mean, it's not out of my jurisdiction of things that I would say. Who's adding me? Freaking, I start this up. No, not the 10-minute one. The beat. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just checking the adage. Because I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, it's probably some of you people from streams. No one's adding me. People are asking for frenzies. Okay, well, I'll ignore Discord from now on. Oh, something's happening with this animation, dude. It's nothing. Nothing yet. I mean, nothing much yet, I should say. But whatever. I think I worked out, like, the sound issues from last time, but let me know if you can't hear me or can't hear something else enough or whatever the hell. Let me find the beat here. I might have to pause, like, the background music quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna merit this with an actual response. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope you're not grumpy. Everyone should be happy. If they can be.
We'll see, though. We'll see, though. We'll see how the night goes. We'll see.
We can reset the arms. I'm fine with that for now. Just so I can figure out what I'm doing really quick. Knock it off. Jesus. I don't care one way or another about Earthchan stuff. It's just another thing that's a joke that can be funny and might not be funny all the time, and as a result, I don't really care. I'm glad people are finding a way to cope with modern times. Oh my god. That's a little terrifying. That's a little too much, I say. I think I've done this thing called exaggerating just a smidge too much. Yeah. You know what? I don't... I gotta do a little test here real quick to see which one I should be manipulating here. This is an actual... I'm just trying to see how it would look. Oh, it looks weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like... No, I don't want to do that one. I wanted to do this one. Ooh, this might be a toughie. Hi, Chi-Chi! Technical decisions are being made right now. Very technical decisions. This might have to be the solution. Yeah, it's gonna probably be these two. Okay, test done for that. Okay. I was making tweaks earlier before I started stream. Okay. How would he get started? I don't know how talkative I'm going to be because I'm really kind of concentrating on what the hell's going on. For beginners, I would just say jump right into Maya or Blender. There really isn't any, really. I mean, if you're looking for, I guess, a slightly less complicated system, you can try something like MMD, but it just means you're going to have to relearn another system later once you get better at it. And you might as well just start learning the interface of Maya or something and make your life easier in the long run if you're serious about 3D animation. That's my best advice, to be honest. Aw, she's gonna look like a cute little kitty. If this music repeats again, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Jesus Christ. Stop. Stab it! Although I'm getting to the point where I don't care. Still though, it's part of the rules. What the frick is going on? Why is that one having some sort of weird trouble? Damn it. This is gonna be a problem, her being on this stupid fucking axis. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm experimenting with things I have not done before quite in this way. Which is why I'm so quiet, because I need to think it through. So I apologize about not being very active in chat. Damn it! I do not have a storyboard for this animation, which is why I will have trouble with it and why it will take a little while. I make my life more difficult by not storyboarding, but I just didn't feel like it. It's bad. Storyboard, kids. Do it. Do it. It makes your life easier. I promise. It's annoying at first, but it's the better thing to do. The best thing I can advise is watch real cinema, watch real movies, watch classic forms of those things, and try to absorb cinematography. You really need to learn cinematography, and the thing is that I've been picking it up over the years, and so there's no real advice that I can give other than to watch and observe and pick good ones. See, that's my advice, is pick good ones. Don't pick stupid ones. Follow the rule of thirds. You learn what the rule of thirds is. Things like that. It's not something that I can really elaborate on very easily. God damn, I'm doing that a lot tonight. It's not smoother. It doesn't make the motion smoother. It messes with timing. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not timing, it's spacing. I'm getting my terms confused. It messes with spacing. So, it messes... Interpolation, the interpolation curve says, like, how much happens between 2 points. And when it happens between the 2 points. I mean, it gives the illusion of it being smoother because of the ease in and ease out that you can give it using the interpolation curve, using the whole S thing here. If you make a little S in this direction, it eases in, eases out of the motion. So it comes to a gentle stop, and it eases into the motion. Like I said 17,000 times because I'm repeating myself. Oh god. That's an animatic. And also, no, you don't storyboard in MMD. I mean, you could, but it'd be weird. You would draw a storyboard traditionally. If you were to use your models, your 3D models, to reenact things that you would draw on a storyboard, that would either be an animatic or an outline animation. Well, it depends on what you mean by flying. It's one of those things, it's not tips on specific flying animation, it's just animation in general. You have to follow the principles of animation in order to pull off flying. So yet again, it's not something that's really easy to explain. You gotta know when to do follow through and anticipation. Anticipation's a big thing in general, but it's tough. It's not like, oh, this is how you make things fly. It's like, well, how do you want it to fly? It's like it's really, so much of it's up to you and the logic that you have put behind the object and how you want it to look and the weight that you think it has and how you display said weight, and that determines motion. So I can't tell you to animate it one way because it's going to make it feel and look one way and move one way, when actually in your mind it's 10 times lighter than what my interpretation of what this thing is that's flying is. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but so much of it's up to you. Effects do not come with MMD. You must install MME and then download any effects that you want to use from the interwebs. Most of which are in Japanese. In fact, I haven't come across an English one, so yeah, they're all like Japanese. God damn it. Let's avoid spoilers to games, please. Thank you. Just as a courtesy to others. What do you do? What do I do when I get lazy in MMD? I don't do it. If I'm gonna be lazy, then I might as well not be animating, because lazy and animating don't go together. And it pisses me off when people don't understand that. I'm not going to animate when I know I'm just gonna not give a shit about it, because then what's even the point? What the fuck's the point? If you don't give if people don't give a shit about what the hell they're making, then fuck it, it's garbage. It's absolute garbage. So, yet again, the L word and animating in any way, shape, or form, be it an MMD or any other medium, isn't a thing and should never be a thing. Okay, guys, shut up. Shut up. Shut up about Doki Doki Literature Club in terms of spoilers, please. Thank you. I played, watched, or whatever the hell. I don't give a shit. But stop spoiling shit for other people. It's ridiculous. I understand. I understand wanting to gush about a game that you like. I do. But yet again, this is like a courtesy thing. Try to be nice to other people who haven't played the game. That's all I'm asking. Shit. Watching animations when I was little, I guess. I just always liked it. And then I wanted to do it when I realized I could do it and there were means to do it. So I don't know if that really answers the question, but that's the best answer I've got. Well, it's just experience at the end of the day. It's just me fucking up enough to know where not to put things sometimes, and other times I don't know. And it's a lot of trial and error, you know? Sometimes you think, oh, well, maybe this is where it goes. You look at it, and then it's garbage, and you're like, I gotta move that because I didn't put it in the right place. Nothing but trial and error. Animation is basically just problem solving. Yeah, it's basically just problem solving. Right now I'm really just focusing on arm motion. I haven't gotten into the detail here or anything. I do not like to do 2D animation since I despise drawing. I still draw so I can hopefully build my drawing skills a bit to some sort of standard level, but I hate drawing. And I would never be happy doing 2D animation. It's too frustrating for me. So I'm always impressed by those who can do it and have the patience to do it. Yeah. I don't know how these are different things. Animation is an animation no matter what it may depict. So I don't know what a meme animation or just an animation is, or means, or refers to. It's all animation. Anyhow.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't look at the mango animation, it's garbo.
sent from above. Looks like
I really hate it.
devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks devil made from heaven, sent from above.
Fine, I'll play it from the beginning, but I won't be doing this too often. Oh shit, I gotta get it to track. Sorry! Shut up!
My own little show was beautiful, lovable angel. But he took the spotlight shining so bright, left me to fade away. But honey, now the turn is mine. 3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
There we are.
Devil
Aww, that's my little baby there. Anyhow.
devil made from heaven, sent from above.
I think the amount of concentration that I'm using right now is making me a grump because I was going to say a very bitter response to your kindness in here, and I think that just means I'm grumpy, and so I apologize if I say something a little more harshly than I intend to tonight. I really don't mean it. Well, those are a couple different things there. It's either do they not have that much patience or are they not gonna stick with it? Because, like, if they stick with it and it takes a while, then that's fine. But if they just get mad and give up, then yeah, it's not probably for them. It requires an asinine amount of patience. As you can see, I'm angry all the time. I am always angry in my streams with animation. So look, it takes more. It's not just patience. They also need to love it. It's really important. You wouldn't really. I mean, unless you're going to take photos of everything that you did. You need an editing system at least. You can do it with a drawing app as long as you have an editing system. But even then, the product can only be so good. No, I was not expecting Wangle to be as popular as it is. I'm almost angry that it's as popular as it is because I hate it so much. What is this music? What's my opinion on Alice? You mean her actual character from Bendy? I don't really care. I like her character design. She talks too much. She's a little bit redundant. Very redundant at points. But she's fine, I guess. She's certainly one of the only characters that you've gotten real information about, so that's fine. I like that part, you know. I like it when you're more than 2/3 of a way into a game and you only now start learning about characters. I love that. The reverse button, if you copy registered points and paste them somewhere else, if you press the reverse button, it pastes them in the opposite way that they originally were posed, or it moves that pose from the right to the left side or from the left to the right side. Reverses it. Yeah, I mean, whether or not people put their own spin on it, it is, by definition, kind of lazy. That doesn't make, when it's in the context of being a meme, I think it's pretty harmless. But when looked on from an animation point of view, yeah, it's lazy. You have a step-by-step guide as to what the hell to do. And if you put your own spin on it, then that makes it less so. It makes it less lazy. It makes it a bit better and worth your while. That's nice. But yeah, it's an easier thing to do. I call memes pretty fucking easy to do. If it's an already established one. If you're making your own or whatever, and it's gonna be catchy and short, that's fine. That's whatever. That's still creative. That's still something new that you're putting out there. That's lovely. No, dude, I didn't expect any of my shit to get... I don't fucking know.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
Whoa. That's too much. That might be too much, but I'm not sure. What do you mean, art animations? Animation is art. What you mean to say is traditional animation. And what about traditional animation? Like, what are you asking? I'm sorry, I get pissy when people call drawn art art and then 3D art 3D shit. They don't really call it anything really, and it pisses me off. Same thing with like stop motion shit too. Damn. I get pissy. Okay, now it's time to tweak her. Talking about traditional, Jesus Christ. I clarified! Also, 3D animation isn't just MMD. I don't know. What do you mean by that? Didn't I just say, I don't know if you were here, maybe you weren't here, but I believe I just said like 30 minutes ago how 2D animation is so fucking hard that I respect anybody who can do it and has the patience for it. So, no, literally the word, and I said this before, the word animation and lazy don't go together. It doesn't happen, and when it does happen, you know it's garbage because you can tell. Anyone with an untrained eye knows when animation was done lazily because it's crap. You can't have good animation while being lazy. It doesn't work. It never happens. It's part of the reason why I love it. You can't be lazy and do it well. You know in an instant. An instant! I am. But like I said, I'm just kind of pissy because I'm working and whatnot. You don't have to be sorry for not being there. I'm sorry that it came out at you, dear. But I'm pissy. It's not fair that it all came out at you. I'm sorry. Anime is animation. Although the word anime, I think technically didn't come from animation. I believe it is Japanese. Like, means super cartoon or something. But anyhow, anime is not a whole different type of anime. You have a few basic genres. You have traditional animation, which is 2D hand-drawn art. You have digital traditional. Well, I should say digital 2D, not digital traditional. That's a bit of a contradiction. You have digital 2D, which is done on the computer, but it's still drawn. It's still using flat two-dimensional pictures. You have 3D. Your what you'd be most familiar with is your Pixar shit, your Toy Story stuff. I should have been giving examples from the beginning. Traditional. I'll go again. Traditional 2D animation. Snow White. Digital 2D animation. Freaking Princess and the Frog. 3D animation. Toy Story. Stop motion. Coraline. Those are ones you should all know. But they are all animation, but they are different things within animation. They are different mediums, is what they're called. Mediums. So they are different. They are categorized separately. They're like subgenres, if you will. I disagree 1000%. The technical definition for anime is an animation that comes from Japan, and then there's anime style. A show can be in anime style, I agree, but it does not make it an anime, because it did not come from Japan. So, you get things like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Very anime influenced in terms of its art style, but it is not an anime because it did not come from Japan. Same thing with Ruby. Anime-inspired art style did not come from Japan. It's not an anime. I get sick of people telling me that Ruby's a fucking anime. Not that I care. In fact, Ruby doesn't deserve to be categorized with anime because it actually has decent points of animation, but actually, Ruby also has awful points of animation, so maybe that's a little bit of a similarity with a lot of anime. But that's unfair. Looking at the best of what Ruby has to offer, its fight scenes or whatever, much better than a lot of shit that you'll see in anime. So, yeah.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven. Devil made from heaven, sent from. Devil made from.
Arms are really still around here. Stop tracking.
Devil made from heaven, sent. Devil made from heaven.
Yeah, I basically agree, Tall.
Devil made from heaven, sent.
It's not how the stage is textured. It is this. It is an effect called spotlight. It's just the spotlight effect.
From heaven, devil made from heaven. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven. Devil made. Devil. Devil. Meep Morp.
No. No, Branzo, I don't, because I hate everything after I make it. Everything gets about a week, and then I hate it. Dude, for about, I don't know, what's going on, almost 85 years, the animation industry has been, probably 90, well over, the animation industry has been completely dominated by males. So I think you're talking about the MMD community because you see a lot more female animators than you do anyone else. Because you usually get exposed to it via Vocaloid, and Vocaloid fans are often female. Not to say overseas, I should say. Overseas, they're majority female, to my knowledge. Overseas as in here in the US. So I think that's why you see more female animators in the MMD community, but in the animation community, it is still pretty fucking dominated by males. It's only recently that now females are really starting to kind of come in and shake things up, and are being recognized as well. Fuck you, Georgie. But thank you.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above.
Save your money, man. What's wrong with you?
Henry's got a little
Save your money!
devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent. Devil made from heaven, sent from. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like an devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got. Devil made from heaven. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like.
I mean, just to be clear, that is an odd question to ask anyone, I think. Although, I'm not opposed to the question, so I suppose you're fine. I'm not any religion. I'm happily atheist, agnostic, whatever you... I'm not really adamant about either one, so it's whatever. No religion. I'm chill with anyone having a religion so long as they're not a dick to anybody. Whatever makes them happy, Yet again, so long as they're not a dick to anybody, and I don't judge an entire religion just because some people in it are being dicks to one another. Or other people outside of said religion because they want them to be part of said religion. Joey, stop being a dick and I like you.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
I gotta go pee. No! Damn you! Now it's going horrible! Evil, evil darkness.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some. Devil made from heaven, sent from above.
I don't know if I should be closer. I feel like this shot should be closer. I feel like it's really empty in the frame. Even though more will be added, but still. Well, some things will.
The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil.
What's with all the caps? Stop with the caps, please. Thank you.
Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. You've got lots to do, little air. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. You've got lots to do. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date.
No!
Let's have some fun. You've got lots to do, little Aaron.
Stay away from me. You all stay away from me. Keep your hands in your freaking pockets.
Devil
Keep them away.
sent from above.
Keep them away. Keep your dirty money.
Heaven sent
But thank you.
above. Looks like Henry. The devil made from heaven, sent from above.
But I feel sad when I get them. Legitimately. I feel sad.
The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
Shit.
Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. You've got. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. You've got lots to do. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like elevated little eyes. Your neck out. Let's go.
Okay, sorry. I was just planning things out in my brains. Because I didn't storyboard like an idiot. Like an, oh no. Like an idiot. Like an idiot. Uh-oh. That looks like a broken hand. Poor little broken hand. Don't worry. I will save you. From all the pain and sorrow of being a broken hand. Arm. Arm.
got a little date, let's have some fun. You've got lots to do, little errand. Looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got a little date, let's have some fun. You've got looks like Henry's got a little date.
That's a little low and close.
Looks like Henry's got a little date, let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date, let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date, let's have some fun. You've got enough from the fast elegant little eyes you make out so looks like looks like Henry's got a little date. Little eyes got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Enough. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. You've got looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got. Looks like looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have.
I recommend plotting out the camera just enough for you to know what will and will not be in the shot, so that you don't go animating things that you won't see. Because if you animate the whole body and then if you animate like all the facial expressions before you even start plotting out a camera, then there's going to be some shots where you're not going to see the face if you're doing, you know, if you actually have a variety of shots, you shouldn't always see the entire body. I mean, like a shot like this, a shot like this, and then a shot like this, or a shot like this, it's gonna get boring if you just keep seeing the whole body. You gotta place things in interesting places, but that means you're not always going to see every body part. So yeah, I mean, unless you want to do full body animation just for the practice of it, which I don't recommend until you're pretty experienced, plot out how the shots are going to look, and then start working with camera ever so slightly, then focus more on the animation, and then sometimes you work. They're kind of simultaneous, at least the way that I do it. I don't know if you've seen, but I've been kind of going back and forth. Every once in a while I like tweak the camera. Have fun. They're not really lessons, they're just little bits of advice. A real lesson, I mean, or maybe the best piece of advice. Fuck around with the system. Start, just do things, just mess with it. Observe, be critical. Shit. Oh my god, DJ.
Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little like Henry's. Henry's got a little date. Little like Henry's. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Little like Henry's got a little.
No. Jump started is the correct thing, not startled. Jumpstart, yes, is referring to a car, but it is also used within the context of just it's not just for a fucking car. What they mean is they start something up like a car, but not the car, like a person. Jumpstart. A sudden start, a jolt, an urge. It's hard to believe you never heard that used before. I may or may not sing in the near future. I'm just never in the mood to fucking record it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zay, hi.
I see.
Henry's got a little little date. Let's.
Shit. You already asked that question. I believe you already asked that question. What the frick? What's with the sound of music stuff?
little date. Let's have some. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have. Looks. Got a little. He's got a little date. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have.
Knock it off, man.
Henry's got a date. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's got a looks like Henry's got a little date. Looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Got a little. Got a little date. Looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got a little. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Like Henry's got a. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better.
3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. 3. sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. 3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun.
I'm an animal person. I love all animals. But the animal that fits my lifestyle more is a cat, just due to convenience. So I own cats, but I really do love all animals.
Little eyes in the hands. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's have some fun. Nothing but last elegant. Little eyes in the hands. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. The devil made from heaven, sent from above.
I can't speak. I think I can probably start moving her head around.
3, 3, 2, 1. Devil made from heaven.
Oh god, don't say straight.
From above. From above. From above. devil made from heaven, sent from above. Of darkness, devil made from heaven, sent from above. Of darkness, devil made from devil made from heaven, sent from above. 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 Of darkness, devil made from sent from above. Sent from above. Sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. From heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry. Devil made from heaven. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like devil made from heaven, sent from above. From above. From above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made from heaven, sent from above. Devil made. Devil made from heaven, sent from. Devil made from heaven, sent from above.
Holy cannoli. Yeah, it's looking smooth, but, the swaying gives it the illusion of, like,
Devil made from heaven, sent from above.
something almost natural.
Devil made from heaven, sent from
I'm not patting myself on the back, but it's like, I'm a little surprised because this is, like, the most natural looking motion I've made before. And it's weird, because
from above.
I've never tried motion quite like this before.
From heaven, sent from above.
You know, where the character really is just constantly moving.
Sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date. Let's
It feels really weird. Like, I got a feeling once I put her head motion in when it came together, I'm like, oh, whoa, wait a minute.
sent from above. Looks the devil made from heaven, sent from above. The devil
person could actually move like this, you know, except for those sassy hips. But it's not too out of the ballpark. Oh my god. Guys, you're witnessing a rarity. I'm happy. I'm actually happy with emotion. Now, it won't last, like I told you. Give me a week, and I'll hate it. But I'm finally happy. Just a little bit. I still need to fix the upward motion with her head, but still, I'm pretty fucking happy. Because I always have so much trouble with hand motion, and at the very beginning it's still a little stupid. Because it's not, I don't think it's reading quite like I wanted. That's basically 100% correct. Oh god, it makes me not want to zoom out on her so much. I'm much more happy than I am with this first swing thing. Okay. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay, I need to pee and then I'm gonna make a decision about something. god. I'm trying to just think that...
The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's got a little date, let's have some fun.
What I might do is, I'm kinda hungry. And what I kinda want to do is, stop stream. Part of me would want to come back, but the other part of me doesn't know if I would. And I kinda don't want to get burnt out on this. I know I'm doing very small portions in these streams right now, because I'm trying to... I've kind of gone in cycles. I've been, what do you call it? I wanted to get better at animating a while ago, and so I focused on, you know, like, improving the quality, but then it was taking too long, and so I wanted to work on speed, and then I worked on speed, but now again I'm coming around to quality, and, yeah. So this could take a little while longer, and then once I know what the heck I'm doing, then I can work on speed again, doing all of this detail within a faster amount of time, on another project or something like that. So that's kind of where I am, that's kind of where I stand. So probably whenever I stream this, it's not going to be that long of a segment, stream or whatever. What I will do is just play it from the beginning for y'all.
Long time ago, I had my own little show. Was a beautiful, lovable angel. But he took the spotlight, shining so bright, left me to fade away. But honey, now the turn is mine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I'll forget about this. There's something happened. No, we gotta go to like 700 or something. Something was going on. I think the model glitched out. I'm sorry. You get it again because something happened with the eye and it was irking me.
My own little show was a beautiful, lovable angel. But he took the spotlight, shining so bright, left me to fade away. But honey, now the turn is mine.
Oh, it's switching back! That's what it's doing. It's turning off when it needs to stay on. Ha ha ha. I figured out the problem. Sorry. I thought it was just a glitch, but it wasn't. There we are. Now it stays black in that scene and then changes back.
3, 2, 1. The devil made from heaven, sent from above. Looks like Henry's
Okay.
got a little date, let's have some fun.
That's it. Yeah. Good day. Also, this is a spoiler-free zone. Either way, so don't put spoiler shit in here, dude. I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think that it's all over the internet or not. Shut up about spoilers, please. Thank you. Everyone will appreciate it, and you'll make a lot of people happy. Anyhow, good day.